Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The next character is Cartethyia. She is going to come in version 2.4. Man, man, oh man. Now the thing is, they show Cartethyia, like they show both versions of Cartethyia here. If we come up here, let me play this real quick. Let me see something. So they play this here. Something tells me that we'll be able to play with both versions. Like, let's say like when okay, the base form is going to be, of course, this Cardia right here. But when she uses like her Resonance Liberation, she's gonna like turn into Florides right here, right? She's gonna turn into Florides. That would be pretty interesting. It's pretty similar to Zani's ultimate, right? Her Resonance Liberation, where she has her base form and then she has like this ultimate form, this Super Saiyan form. I think that's the same thing that's gonna happen to Cardia here. But you guys can already see there's like little wind effects here. She's definitely gonna be a arrow unit, 100% arrow unit, 100%. So yeah, guys, Cartethyia is going to be next. They didn't show her element here, of course, but I already know she's gonna be arrow unit. Let's go ahead and read this. So it says post lament and Anthropocene. I don't know what to say about that. Stars intertwine. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. The powers of the Sentinel and the Thermodian clash and unite within her, propelling her into an uncertain future. Whether the future is bright or dim, she will hold the blade firmly and confront all that comes her way. Damn, bro. God. Holy crap. But yeah, guys, that's literally it for Cartethyia. Now, if you guys don't know already, Chacona is going to release before Cartethyia. Now, the thing is, I already made a video talking about Chacona, how Chacona is going to be absolutely insane for arrow erosion units. And considering how Cartethyia, I'm assuming that she is going to be an arrow unit. If she's going to be a unit that functions underneath arrow erosion, and it's the same situation with Zani, where like you need to put Cartethyia in an arrow erosion team in order for it to work properly. Oh, that's gonna be so fucking annoying. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, it really is starting to get annoying how these characters function under a negative stats effect, but unfortunately they don't have another alternative but another 4-star character that can essentially amplify their damage. Now the good thing is we do have Arrow Rover, where like his weapon, he can increase arrow damage, which is nice, but at the same time the only issue with Arrow Rover is that he can't inflict arrow erosion. So it's like at this point it's either you need Phoebe or you need Chacona. If you don't have Phoebe and if you don't have Chacona, then how the fuck are you going to inflict the negative status effect so that Arrow Rover can actually convert it? So it's like, hopefully for Cartethyia, if she is an arrow unit and if she operates under arrow erosion, hopefully for this character, she can actually inflict it herself, because I am really getting sick and tired of these characters functioning underneath a negative stats effect, but they can't even inflict that negative stats effect themselves. They have to rely on another character to do it for them. So it's like, hopefully for this character, let's say when she turns to Florides, not Florides, but let's say Cartethyia can inflict arrow erosion, and then when she turns into Florides, Florides can pretty much, I don't know, consume those arrow erosion stacks and go crazy. I have no idea, but hopefully something like that, where Cartethyia, you don't need another arrow erosion character in order for it to function properly. Like, she can essentially work in multiple team comps, and you're not forced to put her in an arrow erosion team, because when it comes to arrow erosion teams, we only have one character as of to right now that can not really inflict it, but he can put arrow erosion on the enemy, which is Arrow Rover. He can inflict it, but he can convert any other negative stats effect to arrow erosion. That is the only character. So it's like, that's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to Chacona, it's like that character, how the fuck can you skip that character when you have units like Cartethyia coming soon? And once again, man, I don't know if she's going to operate under arrow erosion, but I'm assuming that she is. Okay, I'm assuming that she is going to operate under arrow erosion because of Arrow Rover. So I just pray to God, I just hope, man, for this character, somewhere in her kit, she can inflict air erosion herself. And she doesn't, rely heavily on air erosion. Because I will say when it comes to Zani, Zani, she doesn't really feel good to play with. Like, if you're doing open world exploration, she's not really fun to play with, to be honest, bro. Because there's just so many things you have to do that Zani can, like, I wouldn't say deal insane damage, but like you would have to inflict the stacks and use Zani and all that nonsense. It just gets annoying, it gets really frustrating. So hopefully for Cartethyia, she's a character where she's actually fun to use, and you don't have to rely on negative status effect in order for it to be at her full potential. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, Cartethyia coming soon. And of course I'm gonna submit for her, but I am gonna try to get Chacona as well. I'm gonna try to get Chacona so that I don't regret it when Cartethyia drops, because something tells me that when Cartethyia drops, this character is gonna rely on air erosion. It's gonna be the same shit again with Zani, where you don't put Zani in Spectral Frazzle team, you're pretty much fucked, right? So hopefully it's not the same situation with Cartethyia, and this character can actually function properly without air erosion. But if she can't, that's going to be disappointing. I'm not going to lie, that really is going to be disappointing. But anyways, man, this art looks really, really good. Really, really nice. I expect them to drop her, like, confirm her element probably tomorrow or in 2 days. They did the same thing for Chacona and Zani, where like they confirmed their element and their weapon type as well. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when it comes to that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think she's going to be a sword user? I think she is going to be a sword user. Yeah, I think she's going to be a sword user. And when it comes to swords, damn, do I have any alternatives? I mean, I do have Emerald of Genesis. I do have Chung-Li's weapon. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think she's going to be a sword user for sure. She's definitely going to be a sword user. But yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.